Hello, everyone. The purpose of this e-learning video is to learn about saturation block in the Simulink. So you can see MATLAB 2018 here, and this is the command window. So let's type here a command Simulink. To start Simulink, just enter it. This is Simulink start page, and this is a blank model in options. Click on that. You see here a Simulink file is generated. In this file we are going to create one model using the saturation block. For that we need to add one saturation block. So you can see a tab called the library browser. Click on that. So in the libraries we need to find a saturation block. In the library called commonly used blocks, you will find a saturation block. So this is a saturation block. Just drag this block into the model. You see it needs one input and it will produce one output. So I will add one input. This is a constant input. I will add this constant input into the model. To see the output we need one scope block. So I will add scope from the library. So in the library called commonly used blocks, just drag this block into the model. So this is done. Just make the connections. The connections are ready now. So the property of this saturation block is that it will produce output that will be bounded to input, with a saturation upper limit and the lower limit. So you can see here, we have three conditions to produce a bounded output. So one is that if the input signal value is in between our upper limit and the lower limit, then the output will be input signal value. Let's try this condition first. So you can see our input signal value is 1 and the upper limit is 5, so I will make it 3. And I will make lower limit signal value as minus 0.5. Apply the changes. So you can see here, the input is in between the upper limit and the lower limit value. So just click OK and run this model now. So you can see the output value is 1. That means the output is a 1. It's an input signal and the output is bounded with input signal. So we have a second condition. Just double click on that. The second condition is that if the input signal value is less than that of lower limit, the output will be the lower limit value. So let's make the lower limit value as 2 here. So you can see, the input signal is less than the lower limit. So I will apply the changes. And click OK. So let us see the output. Double click on the scope. You can see the output is 2. That means output here is the lower limit value. The output is bounded with a lower limit value. We have one more condition, which is the third condition. That is, if the input signal is greater than the upper limit signal, then the output will be bounded with the upper limit. So let's change the limits. The lower limit is already 2 and upper limit is 3. So I will change input value. I will make the input value as 4. Just apply the changes and click OK. So you can see our input signal value is greater than the upper limit value. The upper limit value is 3. To check the output, I will run this model. So you can see output on the scope is the upper limit. That means the output is bounded with the upper limit value. So you can see that all three conditions are executed here. This was saturation function. We have two more options, that is treat it as gain. We can specify gain here. And this is the enabling of zero detection option. Thus, depending on the use, we can use the block options as well. So that is all about saturation block. Thank you for watching.